Welcome back to South Alabama Piper Channel. I'm Lance, your host. No, I'm not talking to you. Ella thought I was calling her over here. You had to come over here and see me, huh? I hope everybody's been well. Good old coffee this morning. Pipe Cottage coffee from Moose Run Coffee is good. This morning, in my favorite pipe thus far, as you all probably know, the old Peterson Dracula. Normally I would have Granger in there. I know old Paladin Piper, I know he likes that, so Granger. But no, I didn't get Granger this morning. I did reach for it, however. And then I looked and I changed my mind. And I decided I was going to revisit I decided I was going to have my second bowl of Old Home Place. The new collaboration between the Pipe Cottage and the Country Squire. I have smoked a bowl of this already. I don't know, whenever I got it in a week or so ago. And it was good. So I reached for Granger and then I looked at well, let me try this. Normally I would have Granger first thing in the morning when I would have it first thing in the morning, which hasn't been in a very long time. Just filled up the old Zippo. I think I'm gonna try to save up for I Am Corona lighter. That's what I really want. So instead of making another Piper tobacco purchase, I think I'm gonna save up, and I think my next purchase is gonna be I Am Corona. I want a nice lighter. At first I was like, I'm not gonna pay that much for a lighter. You know, it's just a lighter, but I don't know, it's just something about, I like the looks of them, I like the sound of them. You know, it's kind of like a Zippo. I love the sound of a Zippo. But I'm going to save up and get me one. So, today's video is going to be, I'll go on and tell you, it's going to be just a little bit of a ramble, not a lot. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry, y'all, I had to readjust there. Be a little bit of a ramble. And let me go ahead and just say, just so I can get this out of the way, because of the title of this video, I had I don't even know if they're a subscriber, don't really care. On my last video, they left a comment that it took me 11 minutes to get to the point of the title of the video, and even then they didn't know what I was trying to say in the end. Just the voice of a dying man, and it was disrespectful to my audience, and they couldn't take 25 plus more minutes of that. I'll pop up the comment right here. I'm not gonna show the name because it don't matter. I don't care. I just want y'all to see what I was talking about. And you can pause the video so you can read it if you want to. You don't have to. And so, my response to that is, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Turn it off. If it's been 6 minutes into the video and I ain't got to the topic yet and you don't want it, either fast forward or don't watch it. I'm not holding your face to that screen making you watch this video. I don't care. It's my video. I'll do what I want. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. And as far as being disrespectful to the audience, well, you know what? If you're part of the audience and you think I'm being disrespectful to you because of that, bye. We'll see you. You know? That's all I know to say. Don't really matter to me. It's my video. It was clickbait anyway. I wouldn't say it was a huge topic per se, as far as the title of the video goes. But for the title of this video, it's over. What am I talking about? It's over. Well, my mother-in-law struggles are over. Or some of you may, if you've been following my channel at all, my wife's grandmother, which is technically her grandmother, but she calls her mother just because she adopted her and raised her. So anyway, she passed on. She passed on yesterday morning, about 5 o'clock. She got down and was pretty much unresponsive for a couple of days. If some of y'all are new and don't know, my wife and I has been taking care of her. She was like 83 years old. Taking care of her for about the past 4 months now. And taking care of her, you know, it's a lot to take care of an elderly person like that. When they get, you know, she had dementia, she had congestive heart failure, she had all this stuff. But it got to where she was bedridden there for about the past week or so. And she went downhill pretty quick. But she was pretty much unresponsive those past couple of days. But she was ready. She was ready to go. But it's hard, y'all. It's hard to watch somebody just wither away like that, you know. It's hard to do it. It's tough. Especially when you take care of them, you know, and just watch somebody die like that. It's just hard. But praise the Lord, my wife and I didn't have to experience her very last breath. I think I was up about 2 or 3 o'clock that morning, yesterday morning, and she was still breathing then. And then I guess I dozed back off, and I guess the Lord just happened to wake me and my wife both up at 5 o'clock. I mean, we woke up just like that for whatever reason. I mean, of course, we was right there with her, you know, the past couple of nights we had stayed right there with her, and we realized she was gone. So I think she had just passed. I think she had just taken her last breath. So anyway, sad times, but you know what? She's in a better place, so much better place. She was ready to go. She had said she was ready to die. You know, she didn't. I mean, I wouldn't want to lay there like that. So it's a praise in a way, because she ain't suffering no more. So that's the topic of the video for anybody that I don't want to be disrespectful to my audience. That's what the whole title of the video was. But I was going to give y'all a little information. I am getting a little stuff together. Once this stuff kind of settles down a little bit, within the next week or so, I'm gonna try to start the railroad series back up. I know I've said that a while back, but y'all know everything's been going on. I just ain't done it. But now that things might settle down a little bit, we'll see. And I'm going to try to get it back going up. So I'm trying to get some stuff together. I'm trying to decide on my first topic. I'm thinking about doing, I'm thinking about doing a lot of stuff. I got a whole list of topics that I want to cover. So to start off with, it might be history of, the American railroads, or I don't know if it'll necessarily be the American South. It'd probably just be history of, railroads in America in general. Of course, I got to do a little research, but I know some history of the railroads, not a whole lot, but I do know some, just off the top of my head. But I'm going to get some information together so I can share it with you. Maybe some history of different locomotives, how they came to be, history of how the railroad progressed, kind of how things used to be, back 50, 60 years ago, even longer than that, really, and kind of how we've progressed up till now as far as everything goes, how everything's operated, So we'll talk about that a little bit, and sun's popping up there. So we'll talk about that. I'm gonna get some stuff together, and I'm gonna try to get back to it with y'all. Now that, I don't mean this to sound ugly, but now that my mother-in-law's in a better place, she's not suffering anymore. Hopefully, my wife's doing okay. I say she's doing okay. She's really not doing okay. But I'm gonna help her through it. We're gonna get through it. The Lord's gonna help us through it. And they've got her situation worked out now, I think, and got her on some stuff to help with her disease, Addison's disease. It's just like where your adrenal glands doesn't produce any cortisol or something like that. Anyway, so hopefully things will settle down a little bit now. I'm sorry, I guess that's the voice of a dying man. I guess I need to cheer up a little bit, y'all. Anyway, I'm not an overly excited person. I do smile a lot of times. I laugh. But I'm not just an overly excited person. I can be at times. I can be like a kid. I don't mean to sound like a dying man. That's just the way I talk. I can laugh, I can cut up. But anyway, it is what it is. There again, I'm rambling, y'all. But sometimes I figure some people like to just sit, enjoy a pipe, talk. I say talk, not like I can hear you. But sometimes when you don't have anybody close around or nobody you really know that smokes a pipe and you can't go enjoy a pipe together, I guess maybe the closest other thing you got is YouTube, right? Which, it doesn't bother me to enjoy a pipe by myself. A lot of times, or I say a lot of times, when I've been able to before, I come out here and just watch the sun come up and just enjoy a pipe. No phone in front of me, no nothing. Just sit out here, listen to the birds, watch the sun come up. So peaceful, enjoy God's creation. And even though the humidity is awful, and it feels like it's 110 already. I'm really not a fan of summer. And down here in the south, it's pretty much summer. I would almost say 11 months out of the year, 10 months out of the year. Most of the time we might get 2 weeks where it gets pretty cold. And when I say pretty cold, I mean like 30s. Sometimes we might get 20s, but that's usually only 1 or 2 days, or I say days, nights, really 1 or 2 nights. It might get down in the 20s in the winter. And then we might have a few days, of 30s. But most of the time our winter consists of like 40 degrees, 40, 50 degrees here in the deep south there. So myself personally, I enjoy those 50 and 60 degrees. I love I call it the flannel shirt weather. I love wearing, flannel shirts. That weather, to me, is perfect. 50s, give me the 50s, the 60s. Not too hot, not too cold, it's just right. But, what are we going on? 17 minutes now. This is not going to be a 30-minute video for any of you haters out there. But if you watched the video thus far, I'm going to put this clip in. This is the winner of the pipe from MBSD Pipes that I had on my last video. Here's the winner, so here's this clip. And we have the random name spinner thingy here, and here's what we're going to do. Let's see what we got. Here's the lucky winner. Montana Piper, congratulations. You have won the pipe. So congratulations, Montana Piper. Shoot me an email with your information, and I will get that beautiful pipe shipped out to you. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful pipe. So I know you'll enjoy that a lot. So shoot me an email with your information, and I'll get that out to you. I know it's been a while. It's been, I didn't want to really go this long with doing the drawing and all. But life gets in the way sometimes. And MBSD Pipes has reached out to me again, actually, and I apologize to them if they see this. I hadn't got back with them about possibly doing another giveaway. I'm going to see how things progress these next few weeks. I don't want it to be like this one where I got the pipe and it was like 2 weeks before I could even do a video about doing the giveaway. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that, y'all. Now that to me is disrespectful to them and y'all. I don't like doing that. If I can't make the time to make the video to do the giveaway, then I don't like to do that. But we'll see. We'll see how things go, and we'll go from there. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all. Just want to give you a little update on things. Just keep us in your prayers. And I'm going to try to get back to it. And I'm working on that railroad series, so we'll get into that a little bit. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of this old home place. And sit out here and watch the sun come on up a little bit and listen to the birds. That woodpecker over there, or peckerwood as some people like to call it. I think my grandma called it that one time. We was sitting out there on the porch one time. She said, "You hear that peckerwood over there?" Yeah, I hear that peckerwood. But anyway, y'all, creation is a beautiful thing. I love the birds. I love listening to them. I love nature. It's so peaceful sometimes, but it's real peaceful being out on the water. I love being on the water. Of course, we hadn't got to get on the water this summer yet at all. I don't know that we will still. We probably will. But it's something special about being on the water, especially early in the morning. Which, with my wife and kids, we don't get on the water real early in the morning, especially at like daylight like this. They not really early risers like me. I'm used to getting up about 4 o'clock in the morning every day. If I sleep till 6 a.m., that's late. That's sleeping in for me. I feel like I done wasted half my day already. If I come out and the sun's already up, if I sleep till 6 a.m. So I like to get up and at 'em, get going. But when I used to fish out of my kayak, being out there on the water, I could get there about daylight. And it's something nice and peaceful and special to me about just being on the water, especially when the water's like glass, and just being out there and just talking to the Lord and pedaling around fishing, or watching the fish jump on the water and seeing nature. So there's a little update for y'all. Hope y'all have a great day or a great night, depending on how long it takes YouTube to upload this video, because my last one, it took seemed like 3 or 4 hours before it ever finally uploaded. I don't know. So with that being said, have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. I apologize about the verse of the day, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll try to get back into that. I totally apologize. But we'll see how things go. So let's be the reason somebody smiles today. We can change the world one after random counts at a time. And just remember, till next time, faith, family, freedom, and pipe. God bless you.